Welcome ladies and gentlefish to another fucking video. Now, this video, like I said, I was gonna do a AC Unity and Assassin's Creed Syndicate video. Obviously, two separate videos. But I kind of just got to thinking, right? My brain decided just to go a little bit off track. Now, that's nothing normal. Well, yeah, if you get what I'm saying. But basically, I've realized that nowadays we take games too serious. Like, don't get me wrong, there's games that I take serious, right? Every now and again, it's very rare that I do. But the fact is, right, what actually brought this up is that I was doing my, like, yearly checkup on Fortnite to see what things are like, right? I like to do a little checkup, see if, like, things have changed, things have evolved, and on the business suck up, I want your money corporate scheme that Fortnite is. And, of course, it's still the same. But I was playing a game, obviously zero build, because I'm not sweaty enough or skilled enough to play builds, which I will get onto in a second after this. But I was playing zero builds, and obviously because Fortnite has bots now, which is like half of their player base, obviously it kind of made things a lot easier. But I kind of just switched off my brain for this game. And I was getting towards the top 5, and I got to the top 5. I was having a good time, just shut off my brain after a long fucking day of college, and I was having a good time, surprisingly. And it wasn't even because Fortnite's fun again. No, it's just I wanted to just chill out, switch my brain off, and because Fortnite has zero player base and things like that. It just kind of makes it more easy for me to do that, especially with half of them being like kids. Now, nonetheless, I got my first victory in 3-4 years. I'm telling you, I like every time when I come and check up, I just kind of get to a certain point and then I just die because I can't be bothered. But I got my first victory in like years. But I can honestly say that when I was getting this win, when I was getting the victory royale, if you want me to get all that fucking horrible language thing, if you want me to say that horrible language, but honestly, when I got the win, I actually celebrated. I actually just celebrated. Granted, there was a lot of fuck you, I fucking won, da 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 da. There was a lot of effing and jeffing, right? There was a lot of it because at the end of the day, I don't really celebrate anything that goes on in games no more. I don't really celebrate, me escaping a game in Dead by Daylight. I don't really celebrate me getting the final kill on Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, not 4, because, we don't like 4. And I don't really celebrate me getting a bloody really good assassination in on Assassin's Creed. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's sick, and then that's all that you'll get. That's honestly all that you get. And I don't really celebrate me doing a really fucking good combo on Injustice 2. I don't. I just go, oh, that was nice. I'm gonna do that, see if I can, combo that up with this and this and this. But the thing is, with this one win, I think what kind of made me celebrate it is the fact of I actually earned it. I actually felt like I earned this win. Like, granted, it's like years since Prime Fortnite, right? It's been years since Prime Fortnite, and it's like I just don't know why. I just enjoyed celebrating the game and winning. I got like 11 kills, which is decent, especially for me. Like, I don't necessarily go out hunting for people to kill. I just necessarily just wait until I hear a gunshot and then follow the marker on where it's located about. Now, here's the thing. Because I celebrated that game, I ended up having a little thought. After celebrating, after chilling out a bit, I had a little thought. And I came to the realization that we're taking games too serious now. I remember back in the day when we actually had split screen multiplayer co-op games. And, that was so good. We'll celebrate, you'll be there with your mates or your siblings celebrating the littlest thing. You know, you could be unlocking an attachment on a gun, and you just be like, oh yeah, nice, I got this. You know, it's just the little things matter. And the fact of we're not really celebrating the little things no more, or even thinking that the game is fun, because I have realised that there's this pattern that's going off with every AAA title, with every new game that comes out. It lasts for like a week, the hype lasts for like a week or two, and then it's just gone. Doesn't exist no more. And then we'll move on to the next game, and then the next game. It happened to Power World. It happened to Hogwarts Legacy, and it will happen to every single game that will come out now, because no one wants to keep a game alive, or they will play it and then get bored. And I get, yes, we grow up, but at the end of the day, the games that we play now, we are, responsible for keeping that game alive. We are responsible. Regardless of what you think of, oh, it's just growing up. And realizing that you don't really like games that much. Yes, that can be a case for some people, but for people like me that adore games, that grew up with games, and I didn't just only grow up with games, I grew up with these characters, I grew up being attached to these characters, I grew up learning little things from them. I learned how to be brave from Telltale's The Walking Dead. I learned not to be selfish and self-centered in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I learned so many little things in these games that have now kind of been implemented in me. But, you see what I mean, though? Like, every game that's came out has been thrown away in the next month or a few weeks, if that. And I don't know if it's because of the care that goes into these games, or, what's left after the main story, if it's more story-based driven, things like that. And I know that can be a factor in letting a game die, but I feel like patience in this world now is not a thing. Patience is a virtue, and the fact of when a game is released, and you don't wait for developers to add in updates and, improve the game and shit to then keep it alive even more. I feel like having that is really sad. Patience is gone. I have patience, right? I've kept Suicide Squad Killed This Justice League installed because I'm hoping that for some reason or another that this game will be good when the Joker comes out, right? Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the game, like I keep saying, but obviously because of everyone's opinion, it's not really good in the eyes of the majority vote, because people. But, I'm not a huge DC fan anyways, but anyways, I'm hoping that will be good when the Joker comes out. I'm hoping that, games will be good again. That's why I keep checking on Fortnite. I hope that it keeps coming. I hope it will go back to the fun that we used to have with our mates, or just by ourselves, and just have fun, and we'll appreciate that. And it's alright asking for an OG map and OG weapons, but the thing is, asking for those and then getting that, and then, oh, you can run, you can da-da-da-da-da-da. To me, OG Fortnite was fucking jogging at base movement speed, only smacking up a wall for defenses from the front, from the back, from the left, and the right, and then stairs. That was Fortnite to me. You know what I'm saying? It was just harmless fun, and there was no need to get competitive. Competitive play, for me, is not it. It shouldn't be a thing, because by the time we get into competitive play, things just switch up, right? Things switch up. We go from all happy days to them wanting to smash our bloody tables in half, smash the controller, dash ourselves out of the window because stress, or we're just fed up with it. But then we'll just go back on the game, and then we'll do it again. Like, don't get me wrong, for some of you lot, that might be fun. That might be fun. But for me, I like to chill out, relax, and have fun. Don't get me wrong, there's some games where I actually have to have attention, like Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is one of those games where I have to have my attention up. Like, first I'll check on what killer it is. Right, and then if it's a stealth killer, I'll keep my music off. But if it's not, I'll have it on, but I won't have it on to the point where I can't hear the heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of have something helping me out and everything. Titanfall 2 is another game where, I mean, if I'm doing the campaign, I'll listen. But if I'm doing multiplayer and everything, wouldn't really care at all. I'll just blast out music. You know, it's just, I feel we haven't got these. We don't have it where we can shut our brains off, where we can just go, yo, boys, you want to have a game? It's not like back then. And I don't know if it's because patience ain't a thing, because we can't be bothered to just, play a game for a long ass time no more. Like, there's playing a game for a long ass time, and then there's having a long game that just makes you want to throw yourself out the window. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You know what I'm saying? But, I get that growing up, like I said, I get that growing up can be a huge hit for it. I get that maybe things aren't the same. But the fact of games that are being released and then having hype for like 2 weeks or a month and then thrown away to the side like they didn't exist, I feel like that's not really fair on the developers, especially if the game's good. I don't feel like it's fair on the developers and the people that did the art design, that did the coding, that put in this work, that actually have heart and want the game to do well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not fair. Like, I get it, right? If the game doesn't have that potential to stay alive, then okay, go ahead. But I feel like we just need to give games more of a chance. And obviously, if you don't want to, go ahead, fine. But we need to stop this little thing that's going off. It's bugging me to the point where it's like, what's the point of you even playing games? Like, the gaming community, in my opinion, is so small. It's so small, because as soon as you go onto one game, everyone follows, and then a new game comes out, and then everybody follows. Me, I'm just doing whatever I want to do. I play simple games. Bro, I'm still playing bloody Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, for goodness sake. I'm still playing Skate 3. I'm still playing Portal 2. I'm still playing these games that were made yonks and yonks ago. Because 1, money. 2, they're asking for too much money. And 3, storage is a thing, and I need to get a storage drive for my excess games. But, I hope that this has kind of made you realize a few things. And, if not, okay, cool. Bye. I'm joking. But I'm joking. Yeah, I'm joking. But, it can't just be me who sees this pattern. Let me know if you see this pattern. And I'll see you in a bizzle. Take care. Peace. Have a good day. If you're not having a good day, make sure it gets better. And, take care. And again, peace.